Exploring Biomolecules Project by yours truly, Eliana Serrano. What is a biomolecule? A biomolecule is a chemical compound usually found and produced in living organisms. There are 4 major biomolecules, which are considered as lipids, nucleic acids, carbohydrates, and proteins. Carbohydrates. Any of various neutral compounds such as carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen, such as sugars, starches, and celluloses, most of which are formed by green plants and which consist of major class of animal foods. Carbohydrates are the body's main source of energy. In their absence, your body will use protein and fat for energy. It may also be hard to get enough fiber, which is important for long-term health. Lipids. A lipid is of any various organic compounds that are insoluble in water. They include fats, waxes, oils, hormones, and certain components of membranes, and function as energy storage molecules and chemical messengers. The function of lipids includes storing energy, signaling, and acting as structural components of cell membranes. Lipids have applications in the cosmetic and food industries as well as nanotechnology. Nucleic acids. Nucleic acids are naturally occurring chemical compounds that serve as the primary information-carrying molecules in cells. They play an especially important role in directing protein synthesis. The 2 main classes of nucleic acids are DNA and RNA. Nucleic acids are vital for cell functioning and therefore life. There are 2 types of nucleic acids, DNA and RNA. Together they keep track of the hereditary information in a cell so that the cell can maintain itself, grow, create offspring, and perform any specialized functions it's meant to do. Last but not least, the 4th biomolecule, proteins. Protein is a naturally occurring, extremely complex substance that consists of amino acids, residues joined by peptide bonds. Proteins are present in all living organisms and include many essential biological compounds such as enzymes, hormones, and antibodies. Every cell in the human body contains protein. The basic structure of a protein is the chain of amino acids. Eat protein in your diet to help your body repair cells and make new ones. Protein is also important for growth and development in children, teens, and pregnant women. Nutritional and metabolic diseases. What are metabolic and nutritional diseases? Nutritional diseases, or known as nutrition disorders, are diseases that occur when a person's dietary intake does not contain the right amount of nutrients for healthy functioning, or when a person cannot correctly absorb nutrients from food. Nutrient disorders can be caused by undernutrition, overnutrition, or an incorrect balance of nutrients. Some examples of nutritional diseases are protein energy malnutrition, scurvy, rickets, beriberi, hypocalcemia, osteomalcia, vitamin K deficiency, pellagra, and the most common, iron deficiency. Metabolic diseases, also known as metabolic disorders, are rare genetic disorders that result from a missing or defective enzyme in the body and include organic acidemias, urea cycle defects, fatty acid oxidation defects, glycogen storage disorders, esomial storage disorders, and mitochondrial diseases. Examples of metabolic diseases are such as sickle cell anemia, cystic fibrosis, maple syrup urine disease, Gaucher's disease, hemochromatosis, liver cirrhosis, liver cancer, heart disease, and the most common, which is diabetes. Heart disease. What is heart disease? Heart disease is a nutritional disease or disorder that is the leading cause of death in the United States, causing about 1 in 4 deaths. The term heart disease refers to several types of heart conditions. In the United States, the most common type of heart disease is coronary artery disease, also known as CAD, which can lead to heart attacks.
Heart disease clarification. The way it works with biomolecules is if you consume unhealthy proteins like red meat too much or not enough good proteins like nuts and fish, the unhealthy fats and LDL, also known as cholesterol, will tend to build up in your coronary artery, which ends up in coronary heart disease.
The risk factors of heart disease. High blood pressure, high blood cholesterol, and smoking are key risk factors for heart disease. About half of Americans, which is 47%, have at least one of these 3 risk factors. Several other medical conditions and lifestyle choices can also put people at a higher risk for heart disease, including diabetes, overweight and obesity, unhealthy diet, physical inactivity, and excessive alcohol use. A recent breakthrough about heart disease is Cornell University researchers have found a vital step in how the body metabolizes sugar, which would be able to lead to better treatments and even prevention for heart disease, obesity, and even type 2 diabetes. If you're interested, you can learn more at www.sciencedaily.com. Thank you for reading.